Hi there, my name is Richard Morris. This is my beautiful wife, Kristin Morris. This is our very first episode of the Better Travel with Richard and Kristin Morris. So that's going to be the title of our show, and you'll be able to find us on YouTube or some sort of podcast program that you like to use, but we'll get more into that later. But I wanted to start this first little segment here and tell you a little bit about us. We're kind of a cool couple. She's super hot. I know, she's super hot. At any rate, a little bit about us. We've been married, it'll be 30 years this year. So I'm going to ask Chris a question here. What do you love most about me?
You're funny.
Just saying.
You're funny. Keeps life interesting, keeps me on my toes, surprises me a lot, but he's also steady. He's my rock. I love him dearly.
Well, that's very cool. See, since I run the show, I get to kind of prompt all this.
He runs the show, sure.
So, more about us. Tell us a little bit more. Do we have kids?
We have 3 kids. Ranging from 22 up to 28 years of age. They
all
are
adults.
All adults. It's quite nice. So it's almost the 2 of us again. They still pop over every now and then, so we still have fun.
And bring
no
their
grandchildren.
Dogs.
What?
And they bring their dogs.
Yeah, and they bring their dogs. So
yes.
So we have grand dogs instead of grandbabies. So
right now.
At
this point, where did we meet?
Actually, our parents were friends before we kind of knew about each other, started dating.
I knew about you.
Oh, he knew about me.
I knew about you, for sure, for sure. Our families went to the same church growing up, and after church on Sundays, a whole group of us would go out to Luby's cafeteria or some other restaurant. And there'd be 30 people having lunch, and there was this beautiful woman there, blonde, nice long legs. I just fell in love with her, but she never knew it until we got into college. So that's kind of how we met, and we've been together ever since.
Yep,
for sure. So what else about us?
Well, I have been a nurse since 1985. My specialties were pediatric, especially pediatric cancers and heart surgeries. And then for the last 12 and a half years, I was a labor and delivery nurse and a OR scrub RN.
So you've been a nurse, and this is a travel show called Better Travel. I've been in the insurance industry for almost 30 years, 29 years this year, I believe, is the number. So always been involved in sales and working with people and having clients and customers. And you've always been working with people, whether that's patients or parents of patients, friends of patients. So that natural working with people is something that we've always done our entire life.
Yep.
And travel is now becoming a part of it. We bought our franchise with Cruise Planners 5 years ago. So that's another piece of our history in growing my insurance agency and Chris's desire to ultimately retire from nursing. We thought travel would be a great fit for us personally and for the business. And that's why we ended up getting into the travel industry.
Plus, we like to travel.
And we like to travel. That was one of our goals, is we wanted to travel more. And we thought having a travel agency would help us do that.
Yes.
Some more. So why travel? Why a travel agency? I kind of explained that a little bit, but what excites you about travel? I mean, You didn't want to do insurance.
No.
You never wanted to be a part of the insurance agency. So
no, I did not.
it was really, travel seemed to be kind of a logical thing. But what is it about travel in these last 5 years?
I think helping our clients go to new places, experience new things, new cultures, new foods. They come back and they talk to us about their trips, and makes me want to go to where I sent them also. Sometimes we come back and we talk about the trips that we did, and our clients hear about that and they say, hey, I want to go where you just went. So I think it's the newness, the excitement of going to a new place, seeing new things, eating new things. It's also relaxing, refreshing, kind of gets you out of that day-to-day grind, and I think people are a lot happier.
Well, that's one of our beliefs.
Yes.
We've been working on kind of our belief system related around travel, and one of the things, as we've traveled more around the world, we feel like we've become more interesting people because you meet interesting people and you learn about other cultures and you experience new things. When you come back to where you're from, into that familiarity of how you live and the people that live around you, because of your experience, you've become a more interesting person. You're a little cooler. We like talking with people who have been to other places because they have a different perspective. They have experienced things that we haven't experienced, and that excites us. We like to say that travel excites the soul, right?
It does.
Because it gets that inner being that we all have excited about new things. We also believe that travel invigorates our mind. It gets us thinking new things. It gives us a different perspective on people and cultures and how people live, and just everything about that. It just invigorates our mind. It makes us think more broadly and interact. Any other beliefs that we have related around travel and how that makes people feel? I mean, we think they're cool.
We do.
people.
We think they're cool. They become more interesting, but it also it challenges your body too. Can I do these things that I want to do? So
That's right. Yeah, when you think about travel, it's not just sitting necessarily on a cruise ship and eating, at a gazillion buffets and drinking till you can't drink anymore.
although that's fun.
That happens occasionally, but a lot of travel is about exploring new places and seeing new things that do take some energy. They take effort, and a lot of times you need to be in better shape to do some of these types of trips, because you're going to be walking a lot. You're going to be climbing stairs and steps and seeing new places. We just believe that travel does a lot for the human being, the human spirit, and that's really why we want to do this travel show, because we want to help people to better travel in their lives, whether that's something locally or far away. There's just something about being able to travel better, and that's what we want to help our clients do, going forward. And this show really is about kind of our journey. Even though we've been doing this for 5 years, we're just now starting to, now that Kristin is not employed anymore, we have a little bit more freedom probably to travel some more, and we want to videotape that journey along the way, even from being in our office, being at our home, being out on an inaugural sailing somewhere. We just want to start journaling that journey in video format so that we can share with others about how you can travel better in this world. So some of the topics, you know, we sat down the other day and we thought about a bunch of different topics. And to kind of summarize some of those things, we're going to be talking about local travel.
Yep.
It could be a trip, you know, we're here in Arizona, it could be something about Sedona or Las Vegas, some places close. It could be even something in our town that we're talking about related to travel. What else can it be? Obviously, we're going to talk about cruises, right?
Cruises, and we can talk about all-inclusives, the ones to go to, the ones to avoid, escorted tours. But because the internet is so vast and wide, it's a little confusing. And we want to kind of take some of that confusion away to help you.
Right. And so we'll have a variety of topics that we'll just, you know, we'll sit down, you know, frequently. We want to at least have a show once a week. We're hoping for more regularity as well with that. So it could be something that we do almost daily, potentially, because there's just a lot to talk about with travel. There could be situations like the recent storm in the Norway area in the Viking Sky, I believe, had some problems. We're going to talk about those things. We'll talk about how to be healthier on board a cruise ship, for instance. We'll talk about how to be safe when you're traveling abroad. We'll talk about just a whole host of different things. We'll talk a lot about destinations.
Yes.
You know, it may be something that we see that comes across our email about Puerto Vallarta, and we'll do some more study around Puerto Vallarta, and we'll come to you with that type of information. We're also going to bring in some of our representatives from the various cruise lines and resorts that we work with, and we'll have interviews with them as well to bring out a different perspective from the company point of view. So we think it's going to be a great show. Hopefully you'll like us over time, and you'll subscribe to our channels any way that you want to listen to us. If you want to watch us, if you want to just hear us in an audio format, we'll have that all broken out as well. Find us on our website too. Again, the title of our show is going to be Better Travel with Richard and Kristin Morris. This is episode number 1. We appreciate you watching this episode. Make sure that you look at any links in the details of the video or the podcast. If you're listening via audio, there'll be links to how to reach us, get in touch with us if you have any questions. We are interested in your comments and your feedback. So if you have anything to say, we'll read them all. We'll respond to them all. If you have any ideas or questions that you want us to talk about on the show going forward, put those in a comment or email us. That'll be in our details, our show notes that are published with each and every video. So we appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll see you soon.